So first ride on the 51 gravel bike. It's cracking. It's a foggy day, as you can see, and it's going to rain in a couple of hours. It's been raining and windy since I got back, so I'm a fair weather cyclist at this stage. But there's a little gap, and I've done 4 days of lifting. Need a little bit of a break, get the legs going. So I've got some road, a little bit of gravel, and some road on the way back in. So I'm looking forward to see how this thing performs. Alrighty, here we go, first bit of gravel. Feels fast. And the gravel's washed away, it's all clay. Yeah, it's like being on a hardtail with no suspension. But it's fast, very fast. What's amazing is how fast it is on the road. I'm on 47mm tyres. I'll do a breakdown of what's on the bike later, but the distance you can cover on the road compared to like a mountain bike, and the speed, it's very, very noticeable. And most of the stuff I do around here is this cross country shit. You know, it's too much for, you know, a kind of a trail bike. And you know, I have a cross country bike. This is going to be faster for sure. It's definitely a backpacking bike. It's definitely a trip down to Spain. It's definitely like bring a bag of clothes on the back, bring a card and book some Airbnbs. But like even the speed I'm going over this at, it's just gliding along, and you really don't miss the suspension at all. You just ride a little bit different. You're heavy on the pedals, light on the saddle, light on the bars. It's beautiful, picking your line. Very impressed. So this is all pretty soft stuff from the rain. And she's sliding around like a motherfucker. But look, I've got good bike skills from the cyclocross days. You just gotta fucking accelerate through, let it go sideways, and let it pull itself back in. Have a little bit of faith in the equipment. But the tyres are pretty clogged up with the muck, so you're gonna get very little grip now. But it's fun. It's fast and it's fun. This road I really like. It kind of climbs up here through the it's a little bit of a forest up here, and it brings me back out onto the road. These are new little routes that I found having the the Strava and having a Komoot. You just put in where you want to go, what sort of ride you want to do, gravel, mountain bike road, and it makes up a route for you. And then it makes you find these little spots that you wouldn't find normally. I mean, look at this. Could be anywhere. Could be in Ireland. Could be in Portugal. Could be in fucking Jamaica. But it's super soft. You can see the grooves here. And when they accelerate, it's like being in a BMW with the traction control off. Going around corners sideways. But it's fucking fun. Clipped in and just accelerating, picking a line, business class, so much fun. Ah, come on. Which way we go? I'm not going through that, that looks fucking deep as fuck. Colin, why'd you go out on a day after it's been raining for 2 fucking weeks on a gravel bike? You should have been on the mountain bike. That's why you have to have both, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go up this way. This is the best of both worlds. Don't tell me it's 60 inches deep, isn't it? Fuck me. Bottom bracket deep. Look, it's sealed. If you don't know what a bottom bracket is, you're not riding a bike. It's a bit where the axle for the cranks go through. It's through the middle of the frame. You don't want the water going in there. It's just so quiet out here. No wind. That's the good thing about foggy days. You don't have any wind. It's really like being on cyclocross, it really is. But bigger fucking tyres. I think we used to do cyclocross on 23mm fucking knobblies. Ah, come on. These 47s are, whoa, sideways. Up this way. Are fucking class. Look at these gaffs just sitting here. And it's the acceleration up the climbs is the trick. You might lose it on the descent, but people will wait for you if you're out in the spin. But overall, why is that slipping? Okay, that's why. Already the droppers give me problems. Puddles everywhere. Come on. Lovely. I'm really enjoying this. Class, just class. Just getting to see the world quicker than I would do normally. And the position's better. Like the mountain bike, you're stuck in the same position all the time with the bars. Whereas this thing, from here, here, on the drops. I haven't done the drops yet, but alright, who stole the road? Can't start to put this embankment in. Fuck, dude. This is new. They're building a new road up here, are they? Fucking meant to get up here. This is all new. What the fuck are they doing? Come on. It's steeper than it looks. Or I'm shyer than I look. Okay. So it looks like they've killed this road. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, there it is out there. Fuck, did I miss that? Do a little cut through. Oh, this is soft shit. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. That was weird. I thought they'd come to kill the road, but I ended up on the long bit. Get some speed up now. Might go for some last time. These puddles are annoying me. I'm not into getting wet. Ah, come on. This cleans the tyres. Bike's holding well. So I'd say I have another 5k a chunk to go, and then we've got a road running down into Old Ash. 15 minutes into it. So, sideways. Dodger cuddles. Pussy. I went that like fairly good hammer there today now. It wasn't just like on the mountain bike you can't really, I don't know, it's a bit more leisurely, but this, you gotta go fast. It's a fast bike, and just to keep the momentum because of the skinnier tires through the chunk, you just gotta ride fast on it. It's a fucking send it. But watch the bike suit.
but it's nice for the evening. Hello.
Hey, I ordered a takeaway.
What's your name, sir?
Colin. Colin.
Holland.
Yeah. It's ready? Three, two, one. If you're not into bikes, you won't be into this video. I don't know what will I go with these glasses or my regulars. No, I'll go with the new ones. Boom. Just launch it. Having a few spuds after training. I did rings for my second session. Lifting this morning. Short session. Got to scribble it down on this. And then I just did 5 sets of 10. 5 sets of 10 rings, pulls, and dips. Short and sweet. The bike. So the bike, I've been 4 years waiting for this bike. That is a 51 bike.
made in they're made in Dublin. Well, the bikes aren't made in Dublin, but put together in Dublin. Aidan Duff used to race in Guadalupe after me. Great guy. He did a bike for Connor, 51. Did it the same as the Versace dressing gown that Connor had in the Mayweather fight. Just had McGregor written on the back of it. So he had the bike done like that with the gold leaf on it. And 4 years ago, he started talking about this gravel bike he was going to design, and it was going to be completely different to every other gravel bike. It was going to have much wider tyres, 47mm tyres. It was going to have flip chip technology, which basically means where the wheel goes in, you can flip the chip around to give the bike a different angle. So the forks now all of a sudden spray out more, and then you can move the back wheel back further. So it has this like super long wheelbase. So it'll take anything. It can hold 30 kilos worth of gear. It's got space for carriers on the front forks, on the top, on the back. You can put a bike. You can put a bag on the back. It's got a dropper seat post, and I love it. It's full carbon, Rothmans blue from Porsche 911 Paris Dakar race. It's got Shimano mechanical GPS gravel group set. The drop bars flare out, so if you go on the drops, it's wider for the descents. So the brakes also flare out. Looks kind of cool. You've got I got a 2x. So there's this whole thing in the bike industry where they just want to sell you more bikes, and they come up with all these names for shit. Like, it used to be a handlebars and a stem. Now it's called a cockpit. Like you're on some fucking plane or some shit. It's just handlebars and a stem, right? But that bike has a chain set. The chain set is where your cranks are, where the chain is, and it's usually two chain rings, and then on the back you've got 12 or 11 or 9 or whatever. It depends how old your bike is. Sprockets on the back. So if you got 2 on the front, 12 on the back, you got 24 gears. So someone thought it was a great idea to go 1x, which would take out one chain ring. And then you've got 11 gears, but you're going to have a bigger jump in between the gears. So you have this like huge big gear ratio changes. And you're going to buy it like this, and all of a sudden it's like back to this. And they were complaining about losing chains or chains falling off. Fuck man, my chains never falling off. On the mountain bikes falling off once or twice, but not to lose half my gear ratios. And then on the road, you know, you're going to run out of gears real quick. So I went 2x. Proper old school. It's a fucking great bike. Here's what I love about it. It's fun. Everything's got to be fun these days. Otherwise, I don't want to do it. If it's not fun and I'm not enjoying it, I'm not interested. The mountain bike, when you go out, I got to really take risks, and I really got to go fast in order to get some sort of thrill out of it. And with the going fast, there's a price to pay, because if you come off, you're going to trash yourself. On the gravel bike, I only need to go half the fucking speed, because it's got no suspension, it's not forgiving, and it's really up to my bike skill that keeps me upright. So great buzz, less speed on the flat and on the climb, which is basically what you're going to be doing most of the fucking time. It's phenomenal, super fast. It accelerates, you press down. It's fucking much quicker than the mountain bike. And then there's so many roads here that I just want to ride on. Like even up to Mont Chic, you're riding on the road, and then there's a little gravel road off, and you think, I wonder where the fuck that goes to, you know. But you'd never get there on the mountain bike because you're already ridden for 40k before you even get to the fucking thing. So it's phenomenal, love it, and it's a really do it all bike, and just get out and enjoy myself. I just love it. I'm delighted I got it. So I'm gonna do some big trips on it. I'm gonna go to Spain, get the train down to Spain, put a bag on the back with some clothes, and bring a fucking just book Airbnbs, because fuck them, I'm staying in a tent. After riding for 10 or 11 hours, manky, full of salt, all you want to do is eat, sleep, and then you're trying to find a place to put a tent down. Like, it's no fun. Turn on, yeah. So, would I recommend a gravel bike? Or where does it fit in? I would say a gravel bike's your second bike. So if you're on the road, You can either go road, mountain bike. Then in the mountain bikes, you can either go like a hardtail cross-country bike or a trail bike, double suspension bike. Or if you want to improve your skill and have some fun, and you're not risking it all, I'd go gravel for a second bike, because it's just fun. And like I say, it goes sideways, but you just gotta fucking let the bike do its fucking thing. And then when you're on the road, you'll feel better on the road because you're gonna improve your skill as a handler more so than road bikes now are pretty unforgiving. But the gravel bike with the fat tires, man, it just makes me want to ride the bike. So I'm delighted. I have another one coming. I'm gonna have two because that one's kept already. So I got that in a small size, and the other one coming is to match my Gerard. It's another Gerard. Somebody asked me how many bikes I have the other day. I think I've 7. But how many genres of music are you into? You into like classical all the time, or do you want a bit of jazz, or do you want a bit of hip hop, or do you want a bit of dance, or a bit of house, a bit of metal, a bit of trip hop? Depends what mood you're in. So whatever mood I'm in that day, that's the bike I'm gonna ride. I want to get a BMX, just do wheelies and manuals and go off footpaths and do all that shit. Because that's what you're gonna do when you get on a BMX. You ain't just gonna ride around to the shops. You're gonna be doing wheelies, falling on your ass. So yeah, so if you weren't into bikes, this would not be the vlog for you. I've also got a podcast channel. It's hidden away somewhere. If you want to know what it is, I'll let you know. And those ones are monologues to camera, like this bit where I'm just talking, but it's just me talking. And when I'm writing a book, so when I'm writing the book, to get back to that again, when I'm writing the book, that was shite, wasn't it? Even doing that. When I'm writing the book, a subject comes up or a lesson comes up or something comes up. So then I tend to talk about it in the podcast. And the podcast is just me doing a monologue. One for practicing in front of the camera, pacing, things like that. But 2, just thinking out loud. And there's a few, I want to do a few more of those. Because I'm off the internet, I'm filming daily now. So, yeah, I've really got to like watch my time. I don't have much left. I really don't have much left. And I don't have much left to do. I was talking to Ivan the other day, and I was saying, there's not much I have got left to do. Very little left to do. Like I've done, in this lifetime, I've done a lot of shit. Ton of shit. There's 2 main things I need to do. And I'm working hard on them. Got to finish my book. Got to finish my film. I have a second book and I have a second film. And I have one other thing to do that I've been working on daily and I continue to work on. And that's going to happen because I see it. And I do it and I'm putting in the work. And like anything, if you're really, really focused on stuff and you're really, really putting it out there and you're really being positive and you're really being truthful and you're really doing the work and you're really putting it in and you're being honest about everything, when the smoke clears, who's still standing there? It's me. So time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. I probably saved, I'd say, 30% in a day by just getting off the internet. And only having half an hour in the morning, in the evening, and that's it. Half an hour in the morning, maybe an hour in the evening, just watching some YouTube videos. But I'm not on social. I'm just producing stuff. I'm just making stuff. I'm doing these videos, which is the kind of the vlog channel, and then I have the other channel where I'm just doing the monologue stuff, which is just me talking out loud, and I'm enjoying them. So I just got to double down, get the use out of this camera, get the use out of that bike. I might put the feather, where is it? It's hard when you're looking backwards. I might put the feather in the other hat. I have another hat that the feather fell out of, but I need a feather for it, and I need a new hat. And so, yeah, that's what's happening. Bike is great. Get a gravel bike. Not gonna go wrong with it. It's just fucking fun. 51 bikes. If you want to get one, I'll leave a link below. He's a great guy. And the thing about going to a bike shop and going to someone that's into bikes, if you go to a bike shop and just sell you a bike out of a fucking box and you get it, if you go to a guy that's into bikes, they just want you. They want you to enjoy the bike, and they'll set you up and they'll give you advice. You're not just buying a bike, you're buying some guy's passion for bikes, and you're gonna rub off on that, and you're gonna get great advice. And that's what I'd say. Always go to someone that's into bikes, not just some dude that sells Specialized or Giant and that's all he can sell. Whereas someone that's just into fucking racing, and the guys that work there race or ride bikes, and they spend all the money in the fucking shop. You know, that's the sort of bike shop you want to hang out in, and that's the sort of like bike dudes that you want to learn from. So that is it. So that's it for today. I don't know what I was waffling about. The bike's great. Get one. Gravel. We are all one. Namaste. Hare Krishna. See you on the road.